Am I really going to misspell Stitch's name for reactionary clips? Of course I am! Steve Harvey, Lilo, and Huh? Huh?
Huh?
That's a bad word. So what? I'm an adult. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
I love how the live action one isn't even an option.
The only poll that would be an option for is worst Disney live action remakes. Let's just be real here. Is Leroy a typo too, or is that a spinoff? It's not a typo. It's the ending of the original Lilo and Stitch series, dumbass. Your wording came out wrong. You say that as if I didn't make the typo to rage bait people, lol. Lilo and excuse me? Rest in peace to Devane, by the way. Okay, but on the real though, her dying at such a young age was extremely sad. And in retrospect, I think making this poll like this was probably a little tone deaf in retrospect. There are no movies titled Lilo and Bitch. Did you mention live action Lilo and Stitch, where Lilo's older sister abandoned the eponymous character and runs off to California to receive a subpar and infinitely more expensive marine biology degree because modern writers seem to think that New York and California are the only real places? Yeah, they might as well have just called that piece of cinematic fecal matter Lilo and Bitch, because that's what it is. Or more accurately, Lilo and Piece of Shit, because that's what that dumpster fire is.
Bro, what'd Stitch do to you?
Rhymes with the slang term for wet dog, that's what. That and being blue, because fuck blue people, am I right? Avatar sucks ass. But okay, we're getting a little off topic. Who the F is Leroy? Basically Stitch but red and evil, which him being red makes him more based. Because I'm racist towards the color blue. Honestly, I don't know why I'm being racist towards the color blue for a joke here. It's actually my second favorite color, but whatever. I'm keeping the joke in. 1, I love them all. 2, you had better edit that question or else. Or else what, you'll steal my Diet Cokes? Spoiler alert, trying to would not end well. The title has me rolling, just why?
What you say? I'm doing this for me, so fuck you.
Yeah, I just checked my keyboard. Yep, it's not a mistake. Of course not, it's a steak.
A steak?
Yes.
That's all the ones I wanted to do on that community post. Most of the other ones were pretty samey, TBH. So let's go to the next poll. Lobo suits Jason Momoa better. He definitely looks the part. I just wish he had more to do in the Supergirl movie. Lobo, they had to alter Aquaman to fit him. Though to be fair, that's like the only time anyone ever took Aquaman seriously in outside media. And that will probably be the nicest thing I will ever say about the Snyderverse. Take that for what you will. Lobo suits Jason Momoa better. True, though I don't know why that guy under you is laughing. I don't know, maybe that guy is a Snyder Glazer or something. Patrick Wilson should have been Aquaman. What the fuck is a Patrick Wilson? He's only had one good Aquaman movie out of 2, and there won't be a third. And it still boggles my mind that somehow that is DC's highest grossing superhero film. Like seriously, how the fuck is this possible? His Aquaman casting was real weird, and it only gets much weirder when you see the movies he's in nowadays. Roman Reigns should be the new Aquaman. Again, what the fuck is a Roman Reigns? Garrett the Garbage Man from Minecraft movie. Yeah, we all know he would have slaughtered the competition here if he was on this poll. Truly peak character in peak-ass fiction. I thought the first Aquaman movie was alright, but the sequel was a disappointment. I don't think Supergirl is as bad as other people are saying, but it's still kinda mid. And I hope Jason Momoa gets to play Lobo in better projects going forward. That is something we can all agree on. Though it still baffles me how the heck Aquaman is the highest grossing DC film, like what the fuck? Definitely suited for Lobo, but not interested in watching Supergirl. I cannot blame you, that film was kinda mid, honestly. Neither. He can't act. You can't act! Both.
Okay.
Alright, one last one and then I'm gonna go smoke some weed or something. I loved Supergirl and I loved Millie Alcock as Supergirl. She is perfect casting and I can't wait to see her again in Man of Tomorrow. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it even though it wasn't for me. I prefer Alcock, but Sasha is good. Honestly, I think Sasha did well for the script that she was given, even if her character is basically just a carbon copy of Cavill's Superman. But let's be real, the only reason she gets any glaze is because of Snyder cultists. Helen Slater, hashtag Donner Bro. Wait a minute, that's a thing now? All I was hearing when it comes to culture war bullshit was Snyder Bros and Gun Bros. I did not know that there was a third faction in all of this. Millie because she's more comic accurate. Sasha would make a good Anissa. She definitely has the physical look for it, unlike Supergirl. Even though a live-action Invincible movie would be kind of pointless since we currently have the animated series going on right now. Sasha does not look like Supergirl at all. Like, I can't pretend this, man. Neither can I. Honestly, I don't even think Henry Cavill and Sasha even look that related. For a moment, I read Gunnerverse. Sounds like a verse that would easily have more guns. Which, hey, if that were to lead to a live-action Red Hood that wasn't the Titans version, then that would honestly be much more peak than the one we have now. Cinematic universe, I was meaning, by the way. One is blonde and the other isn't. I'm aiming for comic book accuracy. As someone who prefers Latinas over blondies, I cannot disagree with your statement here.
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
Honestly, I think both were equally good. The difference is that Millie actually had something to work with. I hope Sasha gets another go at something else in the DCU, because she was the one shining light in the mess she was a part of. She and Michael Keaton's Batman were literally the only decent parts of that dumpster fire. She isn't the Snyderverse version. The Snyderverse Supergirl was in a comic and was hinted as the survivor of the ship that Kal found. Yeah, but nobody talks about that one, and the Snyder Glazers only really talk about Sasha's version, as if she was actually Snyder's version, which, let's be real, she was not in the cards as far as I'm aware. If she was, then I think we would have probably seen her in Snyder's plans for Justice League 2 and 3. Both trash, be honest. I asked which one is better, not which one is good. Sasha Calle was much more comic accurate, but Supergirl 2026 was so horrendously bad that it's not fair to judge Millie since she's playing a character from Euphoria rather than Supergirl. You say that as if Calle's Supergirl wasn't just a gender-swapped clone of her cousin, and also that The Flash was actually any good. Both will be equally irrelevant a year from now, probably even sooner. Sasha and the rest of the Snyderverse, yes. Millie, well, she's still in the DCU, which is still going on, so, I'd have to press X to doubt on that one, mate. Also, you'll be irrelevant right after this video. Ha! Personally, I don't believe that this is fair. Sasha Calle only had one outing as Supergirl in a failing cinematic universe that everyone knew was going to be rebooted. True, but still, Snyder Glazers are obviously going to glaze anything pre-gun DCU, so yeah. If they aren't gonna have any good standards for quality, then I'm not gonna have any good standards for who gets to be on my polls. In terms of fairness, that is. Anyways, I'm done here. Thank you all for watching, and see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more comment bullshit and a chance to actually be in one of these vids. See ya, suckers.